Hi guys, it is me, Elisa, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on social media. Hello, good morning or good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is for you, I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you're new to my channel, first off, welcome. I am happy you are here and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. Before we get into this one, I have a quick message for you. It is me and I'm here to let you know that I have finally set up a Patreon account. You can find me on Patreon by searching The Diamond Stitcher or going to patreon.com/The Diamond Stitcher. I will also have a link in every video going forward that you can easily click and head over to Patreon. Patreon is a service where creators can create exclusive content and create a closer-knit community of like-minded people. Of course, my Patreon will be focused on diamond painting and crafting in general. It's not just about me sharing with you, but it's also a place where you can share with me. I do have some group chats set up and we will have others popping up now and again. I will make daily posts or almost daily posts where you can also comment and let me know how you are doing and what you are up to for the day. My weekly vlogs will be switched over to Patreon, so that is something you can look forward to, and then I may film other exclusive content just for you guys as well. I plan to do a monthly live stream twice a month if I am able, and I've also toyed with the idea instead of a live stream to do more of a Zoom chat, so that is something I am looking into. Membership fees do cost $7 US a month, and that translates with the exchange to about $11 Canadian. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of taxes that is added onto that, but I wanted to let you know that your membership fees 100% go back into the channel, purchasing diamond paintings and diamond painting accessories to share and give away. I plan to have at least one giveaway at the end of every month for Patreon members only. That will be in the form of diamond painting shop gift cards or accessory shop gift cards, and I may also have physical prizes some months, whether that's diamond paintings or an accessory pack. My goal is to create a supportive and inclusive community where it's not just me talking at you guys, but we can all converse together, get to know each other, share our diamond paintings, our crafting, maybe some life updates, and chat about anything on your mind. I thank you very much if you've already joined my Patreon. You guys have warmed my heart. I can't wait to see the rest of you over there. Remember, the link is in the video description, so all you have to do is click on that and it will take you there. I'm really looking forward to the future months getting to know a lot of you a little bit better. Let's get back to the video. So today I thought of a different idea. I do roundups for a variety of different companies. However, there are so many companies out there that I don't get to, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to go through some of them and their websites and see what kind of paintings they have to offer. So in this video, I'll be looking at Mooney Made, Jaded Gem Shop, Carrot Art, The One with the Diamond Art, Rhinestone Goddess Creations, Mystical Dream Diamonds, and Art and Soul. I know there are more companies out there that I haven't included. I may do them in a follow-up video, but for now, these are the shops that I thought we would check out, take a look at some of their new releases and some of the paintings that they offer, and talk a little bit about them. So here we are on the Mystical Dream Diamonds shop. Now I'm going to link all of these shops down below, but it is mysticaldreamdiamonds.com. They popped up sometime in 2024. The owner of the company is Leah, and she had a previous company, so she's not new to the diamond painting world, but she just recently started Mystical Dream Diamonds, and she has been putting out lots of releases. She has lots of different artists, and it seems like she's always posting about new releases. So here are some of them here. Now, I think most of her diamond paintings are computer rendered. Let's see if there's a rendering here. We'll click on the first one. I don't know if they have, no, so she doesn't have renderings up. So that's something that I always recommend shops doing, is put a rendering on your website. I personally find I would rather less images with renderings on the website than tons of images with no renderings, because I want to know what this is going to look like as a diamond painting, especially when it is computer rendered. So that is a bit of feedback that I would provide for the shop. It does look like you can choose the drill shape though. The size is chosen, so 50 by 50 for this one. She's put ABs and mystical dust in there. It doesn't let us know how many colors or how many of the specials are in there, so that is some information that might be good to add. It does have the price there. Looks like it stays the same regardless of shape, and then yeah, you get to choose your shape. So that's the one good thing about a shop with computer rendering. Usually you have more options in terms of shape and sometimes sizes as well. Let's look at the next one here. Yeah, no rendering for this one either. Same information size and that. Looks like good sizes though. Nothing's too big in these images at least. Let's see how big this one is. 50 by 70. So those are reasonable sizes. And that's why also I want to see the rendering because like this image is a lot more detailed and that size, I would like to see how it comes out. Usually more detailed images, the bigger is better. This is probably 50 by 70 as well. Yeah. So for me, I really need to see renderings, and I'm sure you can email the shop and ask to see the renderings. Usually most shops are okay with that. But yeah, I really think adding it to the website, it does more good than harm. And yeah, I would like to see that personally. I also have a preference for hand-charted kits. So I really like seeing a category with hand-charted kits. But by the looks of it, this company is just computer rendered. Computer rendering and hand charting, one is not better than the other. It just comes down to preference. With computer charting, you usually have more confetti and sometimes unnecessary confetti. Hand charting cleans an image up a bit, has a little bit more color blocking or line blocking, and I really like the look of it. Like these flamingos would look really good with hand charting. These birds, this turtle, they'd all look really good with hand charting. These guys as well. So these are mini kits that we're looking at right now. This one is kind of funny. So 30 by 30, so it's just a mini kit. Again, no rendering there. Some nice images for mini kit. So we got a Sherry Baldy. The other thing to note is all the shops that I'm talking about today are considered licensed diamond painting. So this is artwork by Sherry Baldy. Would love to see the rendering of that one. And then some of these I believe are AI generated. This one doesn't have an artist name, so I would hope that this is Mystical Dream Diamonds. Maybe generated this with AI art, but most of the art does have, like Coco Marshmallow art is an artist here as well. More Sherry Baldy here too. Looks like, what is this? Mini gift boxes? Not really sure what that means. It doesn't have a description or anything, so not too sure. Oh, I just noticed here, new customers can use Welcome 15. I'm sure that is probably 15% off your very first order. And see, if we click artist here, it will show us the different artists that they have here. Romance Art is a popular artist. Oh, wow. These are some beautiful artwork. I wonder how big this is. 60 by 80. Oh, this one does have a rendering, so that is nice to see. Like I said, I really appreciate when shops put the renderings up because then I can see. And it looks like this one might even have some hand charting in the background, like all of this yellow of the different elements here. Even her skin tone looks like it might have been hand charted, but you can tell, for example, this butterfly is 100% computer charted. That would look better hand charted. These roses would look better hand charted. The dress looks okay with the computer rendering because there is so much detail, but yeah, some hand charting in the flowers would look really pretty, and the butterflies as well. We just make them a little bit more beautiful. Instead of having, like, for example, this one, you have probably like 20 colors in here to make up the butterfly. You really don't need that many colors. I wonder if there is hand rendering for this one. No, no hand rendering. So it seems hit or miss. I mean, when you have a company that puts out tons of artwork, like if I click all products, there's probably 878 products. So diamond paintings on here. So I can understand why putting renderings up for each of them might not be easy, but personally, I think it adds a special touch. A lot of people want to see the renderings. I mean, personally, if I go to a website and I don't see renderings, I don't purchase. If it is an image I absolutely have to have, I will try to reach out to the shop, but I mean, it's just easier to have the renderings up there, then people can see what they are buying, right? This one is mostly, if not all, computer charted. So that is Mystical Dream Diamonds. They are a shop based in the USA and they do drop shipping. I do have a review of one of the kits on my channel, blanking on the name of it, but it was somewhat recently. You can find it in my unboxing section. And that kit does have a hand charting on it. So you can see, as far as the quality of the canvas and the diamonds, I was really happy with everything. The only thing I would like to see is more hand charting and renderings on the website. Next up, let's go to the one with the diamond art. They have been around for quite a few years now. They have a little note here. Any orders placed between January 13th and 10th of February will not ship until the 17th, and that's just because of the Lunar New Year. The one with the diamond art is considered a licensed premium company. Let's go to their new arrivals. They have a lot of categories up here. Here are some of their artwork. They are licensed art as well. Now, they usually don't have renderings on their website either, which I dislike. However, I do know that you can message the owners and they will get back to you with the rendering. And the reason they probably don't have a lot of renderings on the website is because you can see here, you can choose the size you want, then you can choose the shape, you can choose the different ABs, pearlescent shimmer drills as well. So to put renderings up, I understand it would be difficult, but I don't know. I personally would like to see them. I know another shop that is set up quite similarly with a lot of sizes and they do have renderings for each of them. So I know it is possible. But again, this is a shop that puts out a lot of artwork. So I have a feeling that just putting out all of the renderings is overwhelming to them, but it's something that I want to see. I mean, I'm not going to purchase any of these images without a rendering. And if there's a few images that I have, I mean, it's a lot of work to go back and forth with the owners to pick or ask for the renderings and waiting for them and such. It's just so much easier if they are on the website. That being said, they do have some really pretty artwork. This is by Zaramoth. So licensed, we've got the artist name there. Again, you can pick your sizes. I'd really like to see those renderings to see. They are a computer charted based company. So their paintings have tons and tons of confetti. Some of it is probably unnecessary. You can't get around that with computer charting. It's just the nature of it. Like this one, I would really love to see the rendering because there's so much detail in this one. I want to know what it looks like. They do have a lot of beautiful artwork. I do have to say that, and all licensed artwork, which is awesome. Lots of variety as well. Something for everybody here. I actually have two kits from the one with the diamond art that I purchased in their Black Friday sale. One is hand charted. They do have some hand charting here, actually. I should mention that. Do they have a category for it? I think they do. Fully hand charted kit. So they do have some that are hand charted. I have this one, Wings of Serenity by Romance Art. I've seen the finished version of Esmeralda from the one with the diamond art. It turns out beautifully. So there are a couple hand charted options here. I would love to see more, of course, but they do have a good selection here. Yeah, I think if we click on it, do they have the renderings? Yeah, they do have the renderings for the hand charted version, so you can see what you are buying before you buy it. And I do like that they are starting to include more hand charting. They've even got Becca Tyndall. And these ones are, the size is chosen for you, but you can still choose your drill shape and what kind of specials you want to see. Their hand charting does look really good when we look at an image such as this. I think they do a phenomenal job, and I'd love to see more hand charting from them. I find that sometimes shops are kind of like you're either all computer rendered or you're 100% hand charted, but there is also an in-between that you can do. You can make images, I find, a lot more clear in a smaller size if you do add some hand charting into it as well. Now, I wanted to hop over to their Facebook group. They do have a Facebook group, which is right here, the one with the diamond art community, and I wanted to just see if we could see some paintings that have been worked on. So here we have a very detailed owl. You can see that is full of confetti and probably some unnecessary confetti. If I click on it, like random little colors everywhere. Not the kind of image that I would enjoy diamond painting. Here we have one that is completely finished. As you can see, it does come out nicely as a finished diamond painting. You guys know me though, I am just allergic to confetti, so I kind of stay away from it. For example, this one, there is unnecessary colors in this one, like all of this weird white patches on his face. Not really sure why that is there. I would have to see the original artwork, but like I would expect that to be touched up. I think those colors are just put there unnecessarily. Some in the background as well. See if there's any more. Here we have one chock full of confetti. So yeah, to work on their, regular kits, you really have to love confetti. Let's see this one. You can see it a little bit closer up. This one is computer charted as well. I was trying to see if they have a hand charted one. Here's one that actually looks pretty good, but yes, computer charted. And again, computer charted is nothing wrong with it. Here's a hand charted one. I just prefer hand charting. So here's an example of the hand charted kit. This is the one that I have that I'll be sharing with you guys as well. And then I did also get another kit that is not hand charted from them. So we'll kind of be able to compare and see the differences and such. Let's move on to the next company. So we have Art and Soul, or I guess I should say the one with the diamond art is based in the UK. They are a drop shipping company. I'm 99% sure. I'm pretty much 100% sure their kits do drop ship from China. I was a little unimpressed with how they arrived. They arrived in the one with the diamond art boxes taped together with a shipping label right on it. So I know a lot of people don't like that. It would have been better to at least put them in a poly bag and have the shipping label on top of that so the boxes aren't ruined. Now, that's for people who like to keep the boxes and the resale value of destashing them, just so you are aware. Here we have Art and Soul. These guys are based in the USA, but they also do drop shipping. So drop shipping means that they ship directly from the factory in China to the customer's address. So they skip the USA. This does help save in customs fees, and shipping is cheaper as well. Now, I think if I'm not mistaken, if you are Canadian buying from the shop, there is a shipping charge now. I think it's $15 unless it's changed. That was implemented probably a few months ago now, if I had to remember. They're a licensed diamond painting shop. All of the shops I'm talking about today are considered licensed. And these guys do have a hand-rendered and computer-rendered kits as well. Here are, I believe, some of the new arrivals. Let's just click this. Yeah, those are some of the new arrivals. So these are all stained glass like images. They have lots of different art as well. They even have Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Regan Kubasek, Serendipity the artist. I really like that artist. So you can see lots of different styles. Cheryl Carpenter has some beautiful artwork with them as well. Carissa Rose, this one is pretty. Let's click on that. I'm curious. So in this one, it does tell you this. I really, really like. This tells you right here if it's computer rendered or not, so you know. I find a lot of companies don't make that clear. It's kind of a guessing game. Once you're around diamond painting for a while, you can kind of pick up on it and you know what to look for, but I really like that they do put that there. Premium poured glue canvas and resin drills with 63 colors. The canvas size is chosen, so 55 by 70, but you can choose, oh wow. So you can choose round, square, or you can also choose it in round or square crystals. And then you can add your special diamonds as well. And I like that they have a rendering here. So you can see, let's see if it pops up, what the rendering is going to look like. Now, even though this is computer charted, this has to have some hand touch-ups. I don't think this is computer charted, you guys. I honestly think this has been hand charted. They were going in and hand charting some of their computer rendered kits. This one really looks like it's mostly hand charted, so I wonder if that just wasn't updated in the listing. This one also says computer charted 50 by 70. The thing I noticed about Art and Soul is their sizes are reasonable. Like they are 50 by 70-ish, and I really like that kind of size. It's manageable on a diamond painting space. You can tell this one is computer charted, especially in the dragon. There's some unnecessary colors in there that could have been touched up to be a little bit nicer. Even in the deer, there are some red drills that probably do not need to be there. That's the one thing with computer charting. You will get unnecessary confetti unless you touch it up. Let's see, a couple more of their newer. Oh yes, they do have Hannah Lynn's as well. So Hannah Lynn is hand charted, and it does say so here, hand charted artwork. This one has 51 colors, 3 ABs, and 3 soul dusts. Size is 55 by 69 in square or 60 by 76 in round. So that's nice to know. Round diamonds are bigger than squares. Rounds are 2.8, squares are 2.5. So when you have a painting that's available in both, it's common to see one size bigger for the rounds, and that just makes it so that the rendering is nearly identical. Here is the rendering of this one. Looks beautiful, hand charted. They're really good at their hand charting as well. I would love to see more of their artwork hand charted because they really do an amazing job. That skin tone looks pretty darn good as well, and all of that beautiful hair. So Hannah Lynn is one of the artists, and she does have quite a lot of artwork with them. She also has Off to the Ball here, which is also hand charted. As you can see here, beautiful. They really do a good job with their hand charting. I do have 2 kits in my stash that I purchased on Black Friday that I will be sharing with you in the future. I should have other unboxings on my channel from them as well, though maybe just a couple. But do look forward to the new ones. I have one Hannah Lynn, and I have, I believe, a Jody Bergsma is the other one that I picked up from this kit. They also have a Facebook group that you can join. Let's see if we can see some of the people posting their finishes. Looks like a lot of new artwork and announcements in here. I don't see people finishing things. Sometimes you get people posting in the group. Oh, this one? Nope, this is just a rendering. So I don't think we're going to see actual diamond paintings in this group, but I have seen people work on them, and I think they do turn out really nice. I should show you as well, Mystical Dream Diamonds also has a Facebook group that you can join too. Let's see if there are any finishes on here. Looks like those are announcements. A lot of these groups are used as a business group, so there's lots of announcements, and as you can see, she's always releasing new artwork. I don't think we're going to find somebody's progress. Nope, these are all announcements. But being on the Facebook group is a place where you usually can see people work on the kits. Next up, we have Jaded Gem Shop. Now, I believe these guys are based in the EU, but they have free shipping to the EU, USA, Canada, and Asia. I've ordered from this shop, and it did come drop shipping from the factory in China. And interestingly enough, it came in an Evermoment tube, so obviously they use the same manufacturer as Evermoment. Evermoment is a very popular place to get customs, but unfortunately they do not sell licensed artwork. But Jaded Gem Shop popped up sometime last year, if I'm not mistaken. And they are adding all sorts of diamond paintings to their site. Let's see if anything pops up. I want all your diamond paintings. I don't want categories. And they're going to give me categories. Here's some new arrivals. So they do have some hand-charted images as well as computer rendered. Now, do they have the renderings on their website? Yes, they do. So there is a rendering. So this one is computer charted. Mama's Love. It's in European dollars up here. And then they do have the size chosen, and you can choose the drill shape though. And then if you scroll down here, it will tell us who the artist is, and then special drills A, B, and Fairy. It says that they are customizable. Just add the drills you want to your cart and check out. So that is interesting. These guys, it says orders may take between 3 and 12 weeks to be shipped to your place. Wonder if this one is hand charted. No, it looks computer charted as well. But I do like that they have the renderings on the website. I want to see a hand charted. Where is it? There's a cute one that I even considered purchasing. Here it is. So this one is hand charted. It's actually adorable. I'm still considering picking this up. I just have so many in my stash, and I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I do not think there were any customs or any charges because it did drop ship from China. This one is legally licensed. It also says hand charted there. The title is Elfie et Monsieur Granule. Did not say that right. Artist here is Lucy Ori. I would like to see the font changed here. Why is the artist name so small? That's not really good. That should be bigger. Tells us the size and the squares with 4 special drills. Very interesting. It says that please add the drills you want to your cart. Let's click this. Hand charted. Yeah, I don't really know what that means, you guys. But they do have a lot of hand charted kits. This one is beautiful as well. You know who that is supposed to be. The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I really don't know what it means. Yeah, I don't know how you add special drills here. I would have to email the shop to ask. I don't really understand why you have to add the special drills separately. And I don't really see a category for special drills only, so I'm not really sure how that works. But they have some Old Masters kits by the looks of it as well. These would all be computer charted. Let's take a look at this one. This one would be computer charted as well. You can see all of that confetti in there. A lot of much softer rendering. You don't get a lot of crisp details like you do with hand charted kits. I do like that they have both options. So if you like computer charted, there's a large variety for you. And if you like hand charted, there's a smaller variety for you. They have some smaller ones like this. Mini kits. What size is this one? Yeah, 20 by 25 centimeters. But then they have some bigger kits as well. If I'm not mistaken, is this Love in Every Pixel? Is that... No, these are Valentine's paintings. I was wondering if that was hand charted. So it would be nice if they had a hand charted category. That way it's easy to find them. You don't have to scroll through and click on every image. So that is something. It looks like at the top there's 50% off your first order with the code HELLO15, so you can take advantage of that. So that is Jaded Gem Shop, and I do not believe they have a Facebook group. Next up, we have Rhinestone Goddess Creations. This is a shop based in the USA, but they also do drop shipping. Now, I have a painting from them that I purchased on Black Friday that I will be sharing on the channel, and in the future, I have a lot of stuff in queue I need to share with you guys. So that is all upcoming. We'll be able to go over it. They have a sale by the looks of it on here. Buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 4, get 2, etc. They also look like they have bead pens and glass bracelets as well. Looks like they do customs too. Let's do all diamond paintings. So here we go. Let's see if they have a rendering up of this one. No rendering. So that is something, as I said, I always recommend shops have renderings on their website. I feel like a lot of shops lose business without having the renderings. I know I've talked to other people before. They don't want to be bothered to have to message a shop owner to get renderings. It should be on the website. So that is something I would recommend. It looks like the size is chosen for us, but we do have the ability to choose round or square and choose which special diamonds we want in the painting. Looks like they do have some AI generated artwork. Does this have, there is still an artist name there, so that is good to see. Again, no rendering. I really would like to see renderings. I wish I remembered the name of the kit that I purchased so I could show you, but when I looked at it, I felt like it might have some hand charting in it. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to unbox it to really know. This is an artist I really, really like. And unfortunately, she doesn't have the artist name down here. So that is something else I would like to see. Saint Anne Mermaid, I believe, is the name of the artist, unless this is an AI-generated copy of it. But I don't see any artist name written here. So I'd like to see artist names in all of the listings. Let's see if they have the artist listed here. This one doesn't have the artist either, so that's really disappointing. I recognize it as Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but not everybody would. So if you look at this, people who are new or don't know about this artist, if there's no artist name here, they're not going to be purchasing because they assume it's stolen artwork. So that is feedback for the shop if they do end up seeing this and watching this. Make sure you have your artist listed in your description. That's really, really important. And then, yeah, I want to see renders for all the artwork. I mean, some shops seem to want to put out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of artwork, which is great. But honestly, I would rather see a shop with a smaller amount of artwork, with renderings on the website, with detailed descriptions, with the artist, you know, given credit and all of those important things. But yeah, I did have to go through this website for quite a while before I found one that I thought I might be interested in working on. Here we have some of these clay dolls. So she has some clay doll cover minders as well. I'm not sure if she makes these or if she purchases them. There's lots of clay doll shops that you can purchase these from and turn them into cover minders just by gluing magnets on the back. So this, she does have some, yeah, she does have Jasmine Beckett Griffith labeled here. It's just not in the, and Saint Anne Mermaid, just not in the actual listing. So that is something that I would like to see. She does have a Facebook group. Let's find it. Here we go, her Facebook group. Let's see if we have anybody working on kits in here. Here's an example of one. So this one is Red Blissful Moon. It's a little bit hard to see all of the details being so dark, but it is computer charted. Let's see if we can get some. These are all advertisements. The thing with some of these shops is they are so new. People purchase, but they haven't worked on their kits yet. So like I haven't seen anybody really with progress out in the diamond painting community from this shop. Here is one somebody is working on. I have to be honest, I don't really like the rendering in this one. Like all of these white patches, why are there white dots everywhere over here on the drill? So this is the thing with computer charting. You get a lot of unnecessary confetti, unnecessary colors in certain areas. Yeah, you know me, I like hand charting. Computer charting can look good. There are shops that make it look good, but I don't like how I see unnecessary colors in this one. I just have to be honest. I have to share my honest opinion. Companies cannot improve if they don't have honest feedback, right? Here is one. Wow, you can really see the sparkle on that one. Look at that sparkle. So that one looks really beautiful. That one turned out really nice. When you're standing back from a distance, it does look good. When you're looking closer up, you're going to see all of that confetti, maybe some unnecessary colors as well. But when you are standing back, it does come together and the colors blend nicely. So that is that shop. Now, what are we on next? Carrot Art. So Carrot Art is based, I believe, in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. They've been around for quite a while. I have done some unboxings in the past on my channel. I haven't purchased anything recently. They just don't have artwork that I'm, you know, really wanting. Do they have? Now it is in, like, why can't I? Oh yeah, translate to English. I want the, let's see, shop. Let's go to the new arrivals. Here we go. Let's choose a cute image or a pretty image. Here's a pretty image. So I do like, yeah, shipping from Germany, as you can see there. I don't believe they drop ship from China. I do believe they ship from Germany. I could be wrong on that. If you know otherwise, please let me know. Their boxes that I've received come in nice pink boxes. They don't arrive dinged up or anything. They transport really beautifully. Here's an example. Here's the square rendering of this one. I think they do have computer charting with some hand charting touch-ups. I think they use both. I can't confirm that, but just by the looks of it, the background, we've got lots of color blocking in the white and the blues. You can tell that there's more computer charting in the flowers. Their descriptions can be a little bit more confusing because you can also translate it to English. Otherwise, it's a website in German. They are licensed, the premium resin diamonds with a perfect fit. This one does say hand rendered, so that is interesting. I still think there is some computer in the flowers, but I could be wrong. It says delivery time is 1 to 2 working days for Germany, 2 to 5 for Europe, and 5 to 10 for USA, Canada, and Australia. It's been too long since I've ordered to confirm if it only took 10 business days, but I have a feeling it might be closer to 2 weeks. It tells us the size of the painting, the number of colors. I always find it interesting, 41 to 50. What is it? Like, there should only be one, list of colors for the painting, so I never understand why they have that. Tells us which stone it is, square or round, how many ABs or sparkle dust and crystals, so this one has quite a lot. Very cool. Let's look at some more. They also have some new mini sets. So this is mini set Happy Food. That is kind of cool. Their mini sets actually look pretty nice. Here's the renderings. So those definitely all look hand charted. That's pretty fun. I haven't seen a mini kit quite like this. I actually really like this design. Let's take a look at an Alice in Wonderland image. Here we go. So they have the artist here. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. We've got the renderings. So I really like that Carrot Art puts the renderings. That way you can look and you can see what it's going to look like. This one has softer lines. No big black crisp lines, but you can tell it has hand charting in it, and I think it's beautiful. I was really happy with the kits that I have received from Carrot Art. It's just because they are in Germany, it costs a little bit more for shipping, because I do remember having to pay customs, and I think it came FedEx, and I think customs were like in the $20 range. You can tell this one has been hand charted too. So if you haven't tried them, I do recommend trying them. They have lots of beautiful artwork. You can see the renderings on their website. They are, I'm adding these to cart. They are all licensed artworks as well. And when I've received them, they've come in pristine condition. That is very cute. Next up, we've got Mooney Maid. I think everybody knows about Mooney Maid. So she's famous for her 3D printed trays, and she also sells diamond paintings. Let's just filter the diamond paintings, actually. There we go. So she posts random releases. We don't see a lot of releases from her. She's a shop that has a small amount of artwork, and each artwork is meticulously charted. And you can really tell the attention to detail she puts into her website. We've got the name of the kit, the artist. We've got all of this information. You can choose a basic toolkit. She also has a premium toolkit where you can get one of her famous 3D printed trays included. She has a dust cover bag that you can get as well, which is like a canvas bag, or you can get a tube now as well. Down here, she has all the information you want. So what drill shape it is in, how many diamonds, the size, the color amount, including how many special diamonds. It does also reinforce that it is legally licensed artwork. Mooney Maid is one of the top diamond painting companies out there. She has 100% hand charted kits, as you can see in the renderings here. She always has the renderings on her website. Here's an example. If I can scroll down, if you choose the premium toolkit option, this is the tray you get. So you get a nice 3D printed tray, and she chooses the tray color and size. So this one has the large painting. So she usually pairs the large trays with larger size paintings and small trays with smaller sizes. Here's another popular artwork that she's had on her website. There's her rendering. Her renderings look absolutely fantastic. I've seen this diamond painting finished, and it is beautiful. I really like her website. I think it's user-friendly. It's beautiful. It's eye-catching, and it's very simple to navigate. I think she's done a phenomenal job, and I think her website could be an example for other shops as well. I think it's so user-friendly that when you come here, you get all of the information you want right on the webpage. You don't have to hunt for it. You don't have to message the owner. Everything is there. The rendering is there. It's just fantastically made. She also has her trays. Now her trays sell out when they are released, so usually she doesn't have any here. Are these ones, does she still have some oopsie trays? Looks like she has some oopsie trays available. So oopsie trays have some kind of defect on them, and I can tell you with Mooney Maid, she is so picky that her oopsie trays are actually like pretty perfect. So you don't have to be worried about that, but she does have some oopsie sets available. And then yeah, her usual trays, like the normal ones without defects sell out as soon as they're listed. She still uses X or Twitter to update when she does drop. So if you want to get some of these specialty trays, follow her on Twitter or X, and that's where she will tweet when she puts the drop on the website, and you have to be pretty quick. They can sell out within under a minute. But the other way to get a tray is through her diamond paintings and the premium toolkit. You can also go on her custom order list. Does it say? Yeah, it says 460 people are on the waiting list, so it's going to be a little while till she gets to you. But there's always people who go on the waiting list and back out or cancel as well. So if you are interested in doing a custom order, I do recommend just getting on that waiting list and seeing when it comes to your turn. Mooney Maid also has a Facebook group. Here is her Facebook group, Mooney Fam, home of all things Mooney Maid. Here's an example of one of her diamond paintings. All of her diamond paintings are hand sharded. I would equate her quality to Diamond Art Club. It's absolutely fantastic from the canvas to the diamonds. I was really impressed. I've worked on quite a few kits from Mooney Maid, and I'm always happy with them. The unfortunate part of Mooney Maid is they do ship from the USA. She's not interested in drop shipping. So that means when we're buying, we have a very high shipping charge, upwards of $40 or $60. Then you will always, as a Canadian, have customs on arrival, which my highest customs cost for Mooney Maid, which I think was 2 paintings and some trays, was $111. So that's on top of what I had to pay for shipping on the website and the cost of the diamond painting. So when you are buying from her as an international or Canadian, it is probably one of the most expensive shops out there. And I want to share that with you to be transparent and so you know what to expect. You can get around some of those custom fees by having a USA post box that you can ship it to, or having a friend ship it to you instead. And lastly, the last shop I wanted to talk about in this one is Enabler's Outpost. They are a drop shipping company as well, so their paintings come from the factory. They are licensed artwork. They also have pens that you can purchase. Let's click on the pens right away. So she does have some pens that are still on the website available for purchase. They usually do a pen drop every weekend, if I'm not mistaken, like on Saturdays. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. My Facebook is weird and I don't get notifications from the usual groups that I'm in. But yeah, I think every Saturday she still does pen drops. You can also get custom pens made as well. And then she has beautiful diamond paintings. Here's an example of a new release, Winter Dweller by Karen Yumi Lusted. Resin square, cost is there. You can choose a toolkit, tells us it is legally licensed, tells us the size, 50 by 65 square resin drills with 52 colors. Drills come in zipper baggies. I can tell this one has hand charting in it, so that is really nice to see. Quality of her kits are up there with the top diamond companies as well. Her canvas and her diamonds are really beautiful. I do have some post reviews of kits from her. I have some unboxings of her as well. I also picked up a painting on Black Friday from them, a cute little snail, so I will have that one coming up in the future as well. But yeah, she does have a variety of diamond paintings. She is a shop that has a small amount of, or small selection to choose from, which means she puts effort into each one to make sure they're perfect, and they're all meticulously hand charted. See, that is absolutely beautiful in terms of hand charting. Her diamond quality is also really good. So that is Enabler's Outpost. She also has a Facebook group. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the other diamond painting shops out there that I don't get to talk about too much. And I don't talk about them much because they don't have regular releases like other companies, and I just don't have time to do roundups for every single company. But maybe once in a while I will do something like this and do a roundup from all of the small companies out there that maybe have less frequent releases. and we can kind of go through them in a video like this. Let me know how you like this video. Hopefully you learned something new about some of these shops or saw some artwork that you really like. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. If you've purchased from some of these shops, let me know what you thought. How was the quality? How was the rendering? How was the final result? Did you like how the diamond painting turned out, or were there some feedback that you could give the shop to be even better? Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to hear from you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave me a butterfly emoji. And before you head out, give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps in YouTube land. Leave me a comment as well. That also helps. I will have links to all of these shops down in the video description. I also have my Facebook group, Licensed Diamond Painting Fans Canada and Friends, where we support all of these shops. You can join by clicking on the link in the video description down below. Link to my Patreon is also down below. We are up and running over there, and we are having a blast. I am posting daily updates. I will have my weekly vlogs over there now, as well as other fun things like farm vlogs and other things that I am up to. My goal is to create a nice supportive community, and I hope to see some of you there as well. There's a link for that down below. With all of that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!